It's a brand new year. Oh, that's not the lyrics.
He's a jolly good fellow. Is that a New Year's thing? No.
No, it's a birthday thing.
Happy New Year.
Jesus' birthday. Oh, no, that was...
Bye.
Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Happy New Year to all of the people who are listening. It's Baboon Yodel. He just covered his ears because he doesn't want to hear my dulcet tones because we're back. It's Baboon Yodel. It's the podcast. It's 2019. I can't really believe that we're here, but we are. I am your host, Renee. Church is passing. Religious. I'm not. And my other host, it's already a shambles, Edamon.
Hey, how's it going, bitches?
Hey, it's the Fonz.
Is that the phone?
We both went for our phone because we felt it vibrate.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I've removed my phone from the thing. And how's everybody doing?
How are you guys going? How was your New Year's? What did you do?
Did you guys get drunk?
Get crunk even?
Get smashed?
Get trolleyed?
Get knackered?
Get chopped?
Did you finger somebody in the ass? No?
Maybe you did, and maybe that was the highlight. Like, maybe that was the best New Year's you've ever had.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What did you do last night? It's New Year's Day. We're recording today.
Yeah. Last night I went to a Bollywood thing.
Cool.
It's a page 3 party that they do different parties around, and I went there.
A page 3.
The company's called page 3. Yeah.
I was like, was that some like Hindu thing I should know?
No. They have a ritual called page 3.
Yeah.
They turn to third pages of books and pray.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. So it's a thing which is it was just a Bollywood party. It was great.
Cool.
I wasn't drinking at all because I'm training for a thing. So everybody else was totally smashed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the bar staff was drinking. Everybody it was just crazy.
That's so funny.
And it's one of those things that you pre-book. So I was quite pissed. Didn't really want to go because first my friend put it on Facebook saying that, we got to go here. It's going to be so fantastic. And it costs like this amount of money for one person, like $50 for one person each, or $70 for a couple. And I said, okay, I'll go with my girlfriend. And we bought the thing for $70, transferred the money. Then they send us a list of things to do. It's like a dress code. You have to be a Gatsby thing. You have to wear shirts.
Gatsby themed? Are you kidding me?
Very original.
I've never heard that before.
Then you got to wear shirts, no baggy attire, and no hats. And I was like, people were wearing fedoras all the time at that time. Even Robert Gatsby. What was his name? John Gatsby?
Hannah Gatsby? No, the 20s were like... made for like hats and fascinators or headgear, that was popular.
Yeah, that was quite popular. Everybody was wearing that.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know what's and bow ties and
suspenders. Yeah.
So my friend got excited. She said that, do you have a bow tie? Do you want to put a bow? I said, fuck no. I'm not doing a bow tie. I'm wearing a jacket and a shirt and pants and maybe an underwear inside and shoes.
Yeah. The thing is, for that, it's a lot easier for a guy to pull off Gatsby. So I'm from Hawke's Bay and they do like Art Deco every year. So it's like have you heard of it?
Art Deco?
Yeah. So they do like an Art Deco weekend, right? So there was an earthquake in Hawke's Bay in like the 30s. Uh-huh. And so now they remember everyone because they rebuilt the city in the 30s like Art Deco.
Yeah,
so
I know.
So the buildings are all beautiful and stuff. So every February, I pronounced that wrong.
February.
Everyone dresses up in Art Deco and stuff, and it's like for the weekend, and it's really like the guys have it a lot easier. Like you can just wear a dress shirt and pants and shoes, but if you put suspenders and the fedora and a bow tie, it's like, you're Art Deco. You can just wear the only dress shirt you own. Yeah. But for girls, it's like you got to get this whole like period dress. Wait, that's not what I meant. I mean a dress from the time period.
From that time period.
Not the dress you wear when you're on your period.
I think it's only your mind which is thinking that. I thought that you were talking about menstruation. Were you talking about menstruation?
No, I was talking about... I'm always thinking about menstruation. Yeah, so... But what were the girls all dressed up really like hard out? Were they all like...
Yeah, the girls were like totally dressed out. A lot of shiny things and high shoes and headgear.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what you call. They were feathers.
Fascinator.
What's a fascinator?
It's like a headgear, like a little it's like a headband thing that kind of goes over your eyes, or like,
oh, really?
or not necessarily over your eyes. It's just like it's got feathers on it, and it's like a fancy headpiece for your head.
Oh, I think a fascinator was. I thought a fascinator was like a juggler or someone who just fascinates you. That, oh my God, did he do that?
Fascinator kind of sounds dirty. Like, he's a fascinator.
Yeah, he fascinated my asshole.
He fascinates all the time. We've got a story about the fascinator later on in a cinema
And
coming up.
And what else I was doing? What have you? Because you were not here. How did your Mexican themed birthday party, Christmas Jesus thing go?
Mexican themed birthday party, Christmas Jesus thing.
Yeah.
That's what we called it. That's what we got put on the banner. I had Christmas. I went back to Hawke's Bay, Art Deco Land. And we had Christmas, like Mexican themed. It was like,
What was for the food?
we had like a layered like tortilla thing and some dips and stuff. That's pretty low key. It was nice though.
That's a good way to get out of having a
the ham.
ham.
The ham that sits around all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the ham?
No, which is surprising because we usually have a ham.
People have the ham for like months.
Oh yeah, because they're like, oh no, it's all good. It just goes in the freezer for months.
No, it has
Do you know
things living in it.
Do you know what you can get though? Is you can get this like this bag to put the ham in to preserve it over the like 8 months that you keep the ham, and it's called a ham bag. Like a handbag. Every time, I haven't seen any this year, and I'm really sad because every time I go to the supermarket, there's handbags. Oh, so good.
I only like the ham on the day of the ham thing.
The ham day.
The ham day.
Yeah.
It's Jesus Day, because obviously it's not. When he was born, everybody was having ham.
Yeah.
There was
They were
lots
going ham.
There's going ham. John Ham, Robert Ham. I don't know any other hams.
Ham from Toy Story.
Really?
Yes.
Man, you're a child.
Yeah, man. Hey, it came out the year I was born. So. And
So
then
why did you just go for 2 days? Why you could have said, why you have to come back to Angel Jordan? What the hell?
I regret. So many regrets. 2019 is a new year.
Positive.
I booked 2 days. I was meant to go to Napier on like early, like 7 a.m. on Christmas Eve, and then come home on Christmas night because I had to work at break alert. I work at Skechers.
Shoe shine.
So I had to do the Boxing Day sales because it's massive on Queen Street. But my flight got cancelled an hour before I was meant to get it on Christmas Day. So I had to come back the next day.
All right.
And miss half of Boxing Day,
Did
which was
they fire
kind of
you?
good. No,
Okay, they were like.
they understood.
They understood, yeah.
But
That's
you know,
fine.
Yeah. So I spent 3 days
Wow, that's cool.
in the Bay.
Very nice.
What did you do for Christmas? Did you do anything? You just hung out?
We went to a place to eat. No, we went to a friend's house to have a Christmas lunch thing.
Yeah.
I talked about it in the previous podcast that I did it by myself while you were having tortillas in your nose.
Well, you should be jealous because I did. And I got to see my dog.
Oh, yeah, dog. I talked about a dog last time.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I need to listen to this episode. I'm never going to listen to it. And you're always going to be like, you could just pretend that you talked about the best thing in the world in the pod. And I just will be like,
No,
what?
I just talked some serious shit. I talked to Yemen and Brexit.
All the stuff that you can't talk about around me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I watched a lot of documentaries as well. I've been following all these elections happening all over the world at the moment.
Yeah.
There's the Sudan election happening. There's the Bangladesh election happening. Sudan is not an election happening. DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo.
That's
Congo.
right. Do you have one of those at New Year's Eve last night? It looked like, yeah.
There was a Bollywood Congo line.
Hell yeah.
So DRC elections are happening as well. So I've been following some of that shit, which is sad. But the funniest part is the Sudan election. Do you know anything about this?
No,
Sudan?
man. Just hit me with it.
They've got it's a country. It's a huge country in Africa, and they've got a president named Umar al-Bashir at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been ruling the country for like 29 years.
Whoa, like Tim Shabbat? Yeah.
But he's quite different than Tim
He's
Shadbolt.
not on like lime scooters.
No, he's not smiling all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk like.
It's like Tim Shadbolt giving birth to a sheep. So he's
the
29.
he's the Tim Shadbolt opposite.
What did you just say?
Tim Shadbolt.
Yeah, shower.
Shower.
What did I say in the last puka shell necklace? Puka shell necklace.
Did you see any puka shell necklaces?
No, I'm surprised. The sun wasn't out. If the sun was out, puka shell necklaces as far as the eye can see.
Puka shell.
Puka shell.
So 29 years. So all of a sudden, people realize, what the fuck is happening here? This guy doesn't want to go. And then they all come and protest and everything. And then he said, listen, I'm going to make some real reforms now. Some real ones. It's like, what, 29 years he was just playing with his dick.
That's like whenever people point out with Trump, they're like, oh, Trump did this thing. And I'm like, well, what was he doing for the past 2 years? And you're like, well, what about the other stuff he did? Great, he did something now. Cool.
So we can talk about Sudan later in detail as a proper news when you have read the news as well. I just dropped it in so that because just to show that I'm a little bit smart.
Well, you are smarter than me.
I didn't have any tortillas.
Well, I did.
I had some crazy lentils.
You're a lentils man, eh?
Yeah, it's just crazy. But I didn't want to have it in Christmas. But there was some tandoori chicken as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
The documentary thing sparked a thing for me because my mum got me a Chromecast for Christmas, and I'm gonna get into like Netflix docos. Do the thing, learn all the stuff, broaden my horizons.
Where do you have a TV?
It's in my room, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a TV in my room, so I can't leave.
You got a personal porn station.
Wow.
With the Chromecast.
When I'm watching Colin Firth.
You can just share your screen. I do the same thing all the time.
Can you share screens?
Yeah, but if you're watching something...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah. You just share the screen on the TV.
It's great.
Chromecast it. Cast it.
Casting.
And you will enjoy a lot of documentaries. Yeah. And that will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Is it the end of 2019 yet? I'm already tired.
It's the start of 2019.
I know. I had to go work at Skechers today.
Yeah, that's good.
On New Year's Day.
I don't know why people make such a big deal. They're like, oh, last night they were like kissing each other.
All the tongues.
All the tongues came out, and then, people touching each other's asses because everybody was drunk. So they won't do a regular hug. They will just hug through ass. I don't know.
Hug through ass.
So that was just a weird thing to see because when people get drunk, they will just touch the face, and it's the guys. The guys will just touch the face of the girl, kiss, and the hand will just go down the ass and grab the ass. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
They have a plan. They're like, here's where the hands start, and here's where the hands end.
Well, the hug means that you surround the person at, the shoulder
it's
blade
area. It's very mutual.
Yeah, you don't go just down the ass.
Yeah.
And the girls are fine with it as well, it seemed, at that time. So I was like, have fun. But I wasn't drinking, so I said, I can't get involved in this thing. So I just did a peck to my girlfriend. I was like,
you could have pretended you were drunk and then just went in. Just be like, no, I'm drunk, babe, whatever. Don't use it as an excuse, guys. Oh, no, that's not what I mean.
This is just, you should issue a retraction
I do retract that. Ed shared a consensual peck with his girlfriend. That's the most PG you can get.
Yeah. I asked her before.
Aww. Was she like...
So listen, it's New Year now. Can I do a peck? And she said, okay.
Did you have to ask her like 5 hours in advance and she like left you hanging? You're like, what's the answer? And she's like,
Yeah, send an application form in the email.
Yeah.
And then she signed it and sent it back.
Yeah, sent it to her parents. They signed it.
No, I just, I found that it was kind of mutual because she moved towards me and I was moving towards her, and then it was peck, and then we moved away.
The breakdown of this kiss is just really taking the air out of the room. No, I'm glad. That sounds nice.
All right.
And now it's 2019.
2019.
Do you have any resolutions?
Yeah.
Resolutions are weird because I like asking people, but I also think that you shouldn't necessarily have to share them if you don't want,
Yeah. Well, I don't have any resolution. It's just a new year. Do the things that are happening. It's like a continuations of things that are happening already.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't start. Everything doesn't go to zero in the next year.
No, it doesn't feel like it has either. It feels
Yeah,
like we're
no.
just still going, you know?
Yeah, it's the same deal. So you just keep doing the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
And that's all we can ask
That's
for.
all. But I'm doing a lot of exercise already in the past month.
Yeah. Getting ripped for R&V. Oh, no, that was yesterday.
Ripped?
You know that whole meme? It was like getting shredded for R&V.
What is R&V? Rhythm and Vines.
Yeah, rhythm and vines. So people like
Ah.
getting like there used to be Facebook pages that would be like getting shredded for R&V,
Really?
dumping your girlfriend for R&V, like all that, just like the memes. But I just said that and I realized it's like literally couldn't be any further away from R&V than it is right now
Yeah.
because it's
exactly.
a New Year's thing.
It's a New Year's thing.
Anyway, continue.
And yeah, that's it. I just do comedy as we're doing.
Yeah.
We keep doing the podcast. We make the podcast a little bit better. Because I think I would have to fire Jordan.
What?
We can fire Jordan.
Can we?
No, I don't think so.
Should we fire Jordan? Should we fire?
We are stuck with him.
Whisper, should we fire Jordan?
All of a sudden, it's turned into a serial killer ASMR.
He's in the other room. Should we fire him?
Yeah, write to us.
But then he can't edit it and we'll just look like fools. Let's not fire him.
No, that's
Nah,
not firing.
okay.
All right, let's do a story.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, listen up. Yo.
I'm listening.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey. Yo. Oh,
Did anyone
yeah.
see that Baboon Yodel post I did of the best 9 pictures of us and it was just all of Ed?
Yeah, write to us because it is all of Ed.
Wasn't that funny?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Anyway.
Hilarity. So, do you know Kanye West?
I am very familiar with the man.
We've mentioned him a few times before. And do you remember the Drake?
The Drake.
Yeah.
Degrassi's Drake.
Degrassi's
Drake.
Drake.
Yes, I do. They've got beef, man.
Yeah, they've got the Kanye and Drake have been having beef the whole year, and it was a Drake Pusha T beef first.
He was Pusha Drake.
So it is a long story which we will get into in detail soon. But we'll talk about the new thing that has happened recently. So Kanye West has asked Drake to apologize because he is following Kim Kardashian on Instagram.
And that's it.
That's
That's it. Like he's been on a tweeting spree saying, "Why is Drake following my wife? Why is he following Kim?"
Yeah, he's.
Oh.
It's so weird. I think you should. If my girlfriend started hassling you, saying that, "Why are you following Ed?" That would be so weird.
It's the craziest thing. It's like, why wouldn't he be following Kim Kardashian? She's like the biggest Instagram account in the world.
Yeah, isn't that the purpose of Instagram? You share things so that people follow you.
If that was between like me and someone else, I would be like, yeah, why are they following? Or maybe I wouldn't. But it's just, if someone's so famous like that, it's like, why would you question that?
Yeah, I follow her. I don't even like the program or anything, but I follow her.
And why aren't they calling you out?
Why isn't Kanye West messaging me?
Yeah, just not even messaging, just tweeting about you.
Tweeting about me. Just tell us, Kanye, Baboon Yodels follow Kim Kardashian as well. Do we? No. We should start following.
We'll do it, and then we'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens. We'll test it out.
We'll get back to you on
Everybody please start following Kim Kardashian.
Oh, no, this is not a plug for Kim Kardashian.
No, it's a plug for.
The thing is, everyone's already following her.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not.
She's got millions of them,
I
right?
unfollowed her because I thought it was too unhealthy to look at her face all the time. Like not even like I'm gonna take a big stance. It was like I just keep looking at her Instagram and being like, I feel terrible about myself. I'm just gonna unfollow it.
Yeah.
Same with Beyonce. Just made me feel gross.
Why?
Because they're just so like beautiful and fake, and all the posts are just professional photos of them standing around in beautiful dresses, and I'm like, I don't need to see it.
And
Who cares?
they're always doing something, and then there's like in their hand there's like a Kit Kat.
Yeah,
so
or a
there might be
Pepsi or something.
A Pepsi, and then that's the ad, and then they get lots of money out of it.
Yeah, it's just that's all it is on their Instagram, so it's just too much.
Why can't we do it with our 60 followers on Instagram?
Do like sexy pictures of us holding a Pepsi. Oh my god, it's so refreshing.
So refreshing.
Yeah.
So Now he put some tweets out and then he deleted them. Right at the end of the thing, and he labeled it as my feelings, and then so one of this thing he says, whose bright idea was it to tell Drake to follow my wife on Instagram? Well, it's her own idea. She tells everyone. I mean, there's a background to it. They have a beef going from before, but. It's Instagram.
Whose bright idea?
Yeah.
Probably Drake's idea.
Why can't Kim Kardashian block Drake?
Why can't Kanye just get a day job?
Yeah. I'm totally behind. I don't really enjoy Drake's music that much.
Yeah.
But I'm totally behind Drake in this thing. This person is not Drake's friend. So, whose bright idea was to tell Drake to follow my wife on Instagram? This person is not Drake's friend. He calls his wife this person. And also, I don't have beef with no one.
This person, Kim Kardashian, you mean? Oh.
Love everyone, but don't follow my fucking wife on Instagram.
It's like, that's the thing. She's Kim Kardashian. Everyone follows her and you can't do anything about it. She's a public figure. Like, you can't just single people out and be like, hey, don't follow my wife. Like, if she has a problem with it, she can block him.
She can block him. Yeah.
It's really not up to Kanye to be doing that.
Remember that thing that he did with, I think Taylor Swift won an award?
Yeah.
And Kanye went on stage and said, Beyonce should have got this.
The best music video of all time. Yeah.
Then he continued, listeners, I've never mentioned or touched or anything related to family when it comes to Drake. He followed my wife on Instagram. He mentioned Pusha's fiance in a song, Pusha T.
Yeah.
In one message, West revealed he's looking for something to make things right. This man followed my wife on Instagram, he wrote. I feel a public apology is in order.
Ooh, I really want to see a public apology from Drake though. What would that look like? I'm sorry for following Kim Kardashian West on Instagram.
Even though
I didn't know that Kanye would be mad about it. I didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I know who's Kanye.
That'd be good. If
that would be a good
Kanye.
diss. That would be a good diss. Who's Kanye?
That'd be amazing. Well, that's the thing. He's like talking about like, oh, why is Drake following my family members? It's like, well, people would be following your family members if they were famous.
Exactly.
You know, like
if the whole family is.
You would be following his like wife if the wife was.
People
famous.
follow Black China.
Yeah, they do.
So it's totally fine to follow Kim Kardashian as well.
That's right. I forgot about Black China, the Rob Kardashian Black China thing.
There you go. I've got fingers in different assholes.
Kardashians.
All right. Pots. That's the word.
No, it's fingers in different pies.
Pies.
Pots. Why do you have fingers in empty pots for? What? Just like pots for? Oh my god.
I like there's already stews in it. So
your hand's gonna get burnt.
Yeah, I have some hepatitis C in my finger and I put it in the pots.
Remind me, they never eat at your house.
No, that's the great thing. That's why nobody comes to my parties.
Yeah, that's why you have to go to a New Year's party where everyone's drunk.
Yeah,
you don't fit in because you're not drunk, but you're like, well, it's better than my house.
Yeah, doing ass hugs.
Oh my god.
So he continues. I never knew till this morning that Drake followed my wife on Instagram back in September.
Who told him? How did he find out? And he was like, wait a minute, what? I'm going to start tweeting.
I had to bring this up because it's the most fucked up thing of all. And I just saw it this morning. Imagine having problem with somebody and they follow your wife on Instagram.
Imagine having a problem and then getting mad when they fall. Imagine having this problem. Imagine being Kanye and being. Oh,
I know he's admitted that he has mental health issues.
Yeah.
But then he says, Charlemagne the God. You know Charlemagne the God?
Yeah.
He's mentioned that, I don't know, he's kind of 50-50 about it. I don't know what's happening in Kanye's life. But why? Don't go over Drake. And in this whole thing, Drake hasn't said anything. He's like,
which is good.
Shit, I'll keep following. I'll just keep following Kim Kardashian.
Drake didn't even do anything. He just followed and Kanye went off. Like, he doesn't even need to do anything, eh?
So
it's amazing.
Do you wanna hear the history of the beef?
Oh man, lay it down.
There's a history of the beef. All right, let me just put my notes up. All right. Now, there's been like 100 tweets that have been done by them
Yeah.
initially, right? And there hasn't been any reply from Drake's. All the tweets have been from Kanye and Pusha T.
So funny.
So at the beginning of the at the beginning of the year,
Last year.
yeah, last year. Oh
Whoa.
my god, last year.
Oh my god.
And it's still hotter at the moment. Now I'll tell you. So it began not in the beginning, in May, right? Now Pusha T, he's a singer. I don't know how big is he? Have you listened to him?
I definitely know the name Pusha T, but I couldn't name a song.
I only know Pusha T through the Drake feud.
Yeah.
He took shots at Drake on a Kanye West produced song called Daytona.
Okay.
Now Drake then responded with his own diss track called Duppy Freestyle.
Cool name.
Yeah, which targeted both Pusha T and Kanye. In response, Pusha T released the story of a Died On. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a good song. It's a good diss track in which he outed Drake's secret child.
Oh, I've heard this.
Yeah?
I've heard this.
So they were having a beef, and then Pusha T released a song saying that Drake has a secret child.
Literally Pusha T, like spilling the tea.
Yeah, just push the T in someone's ass.
Do you know what the T means?
I don't know.
T, it's like a drag queen thing, like truth. Like, what's the T?
Oh, really?
Like, give me the tea. What's the tea? So, like, Pusha T, like, he gave the tea, you know?
Oh,
He spilt the tea. Pusha T spilt the tea.
he pushed some tea there.
Yeah, he said some tea.
There you go.
You haven't quite got it yet, but I appreciate
Yeah,
your
I'm getting
enthusiasm.
it. I'm getting it slowly. Yeah, I'm getting into this lingo. Drake never responded with another diss. He stopped the disses, and but there was a rumor that he had a song already ready to go, in which would be career ending for Pusha T.
Ooh.
Right?
I
But he
wanna
didn't
hear it.
release it. And then what happened with that is a conspiracy theory started.
Yeah.
All of these conspiracy theories started. In one of the conspiracy theories was that in that song, Drake talks about his affair with Kim Kardashian.
Whoa. Like recently?
It's last year, yeah, last year.
For
Where have you been living? Haven't
Oh
you
my
been following
God.
this?
This is honestly like real life reaction. I didn't know that there was rumors about
Yeah.
Drake having an affair with Kim. Is that why he's mad that he's following Kim?
Yeah, that was. I think that was the thing. Now,
That's the motivator behind it. Oh my gosh.
and so I'll tell you more things. Fans speculate that it's through Kanye that Pusha T learned about the child that he rapped about in his diss tag, right?
Yeah.
So that's why that's why Drake is angry at Kanye as well.
Yeah.
You know.
We're
Now,
getting up in each other's business.
yeah, and then there's another theory. The Kiki song, Kiki, is Kim Kardashian.
I'm honestly so shocked. This is like conspiracy theories, but this is amazing.
It's amazing, and there's no Tom Hanks involved in it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is like the first ever like non-Tom Hanks conspiracy theory.
that we've delved
interesting.
into.
Kiki, yeah. I mean, people could be reading into that though. Like, it might be a completely different person, but that's so interesting.
Yeah, it might be a completely different person. And is the best thing is that, and this is so many comments that for that Kanye just went crazy. So he started with saying, "Let me start by apologizing for spending." No, this is no good. No, I did not have any conversations about your child with Pusha. I don't play with the idea of people's children after I spoke to Wiz a few years ago. I don't know what happened. And then I understand Pusha's issue as a man. If someone mentions your fiance, men go mask off. I don't know what that means. Some lingo. I've done the same myself at times. I love you and I love Pusha, and we all have an admiration for each other's craft. Then he goes crazy later as well. Now, Drake, again, in another of his song, he says there's a line there. I told her, don't wear no 350s around me. You know,
Is that Kanye's shoe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
Oh. It's all. I like. I really want it to be true. Not that I like home wrecking. Like that's truly like sad for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Like that's a problem they're gonna need to sort out. But like, imagine if it was true.
Yeah, but in this whole situation, it goes deeper with very crazy shit. Only one time that Kim Kardashian has come back and said, never threaten my husband or our family. He paved the way for there to be a Drake, you know?
Yeah, she's like on Kanye's side.
Yeah, obviously.
Which,
that's the husband, you know.
Publicly, of course you would be.
Obviously, on the side.
Yeah. She was on the side.
But that's the
Drake
theory.
was on the side.
So this is the whole summary of the whole Pusha T, Drake, and Kanye beef that has been happening.
The whole, Drake versus Kanye cinematic universe.
Next week we'll talk about Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, Eminem's got so many beefs.
Hey, he's got beefs everywhere.
Yeah.
He's got beefs everywhere. He's got cows, beefs, buffaloes, everything.
He's got it all, man.
And
8 miles of it.
Ooh.
She's funny too. Oh my gosh. So we should keep her up to date on this because
this is
Kanye just keeps tweeting like all the time.
It keeps tweeting, and I'm quite inspired by Kanye's music, obviously.
Yeah.
And I don't like Drake's music that much, but Drake's actions in this whole thing has been quite fine. You know, he's not tweeting at all. He's just sitting back and he just releases a song, puts a line in there, and everybody just speculates about the line and he goes crazy, and Kanye goes crazy, puts tweets in there.
He's doing the opposite of Kanye though. Like Kanye's really over, like just hyperactively commenting on everything and making it worse or giving us 2 cents, whereas Drake's doing the opposite.
Opposite universe.
Drake won't pick up his calls.
Another thing that happened.
Yeah.
Kanye tweeted saying that Drake just called me and threatened to kill me or something. I don't know if that happened, but Drake didn't reply or anything.
Yeah.
Drake didn't say anything.
Smart if Drake said the worst things in the world and is really the bad guy because he's not saying anything. So that's smart.
Good on you, Drake.
Oh my gosh. I don't know who I side with.
Drake. So so if there were only 2 people left in the world.
Oh no.
Right? And you had to kill one. You were thinking about, I'll ask you about the sex thing. But you had to kill one. You should come out of that mindset and get into the murder.
I was thinking about Chromecast again. So there's 2 So there's 2 people on Earth.
2 people on Earth, men. 2 men left.
So it's Kanye and it's Drake left.
All of them are heterosexual.
But I have to kill one of them?
Yeah, you have
Either Kanye or Drake?
Yeah.
That's hard. I feel like if I wanted to like listen to, if I could only like listen to the person that I keep kind of thing, I would maybe kill Drake because I have a little bit more invested in Kanye's music. I know more of Kanye.
Yeah.
I should kill Pusha T. I don't really know anything about. Not that I hate Pusha T.
Pusha T is already dead in this scenario.
Did you take Pusha T? You stole it. You stole him first.
Pusha T is dead.
Yeah, maybe it would be Drake.
Yeah, for me, if I had to spend a life with one person and there was one pie left on Earth and there were 3 people.
One pot left.
And I had to eat that pie by myself and it could only be shared between 2 people. That didn't make sense. The pie only could be eaten between 2 people and there were 3 people and I had to kill one. Who would I kill? Right? And considering that I have to spend the rest of my life listening to that other person, I would want Kanye with me. I would want Kanye with me because I would put a duct tape on his face and then I will ask him to just write rhymes for me.
Yeah. Here's the flip side, because I agree with you. You would be entertained with Kanye, right? Because he would have a lot to say. Here's the flip side. Kill Kanye and you get to find out everything Drake has to say.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because he's not talking. So if you kill Kanye, you get to get the story from Drake.
Yeah.
And
That's
also,
a
he's
good-
not going to be annoying and talking all the time about dumb stuff. Like, they'll be so annoying.
He would be succinct.
He would be like more chill to hang out
Yeah.
with, and you would get the tea on Drake
Ah, yeah.
or his side.
That's
'Cause
true.
if you kill Drake, you're not going to even know. You're just going to hear Kanye being like, "He found my wife on Twitter." or
He'd be.
Instagram."
What, toilet?
I was meant to say Twitter. Or I was meant to say Instagram and said Twitter and said that's not what you were meant to say, and then just said toilet. Which is where my brain's going, down the toilet.
Colin Firth.
Okay, back. Yeah, maybe I would kill Kanye.
Kill Kanye.
In that whole situation
yeah, it's
to
in
get
that
the information from Drake.
We're not talking about, we're talking about this post-apocalyptic scenario.
Yeah.
It's
We were all eating DJ Khaled
They
because he's got
both-
the most meat on him.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We've already eaten him.
Yeah,
He's
because he
done.
won't eat anybody else. That's a good joke.
So, but they both can join forces and kill us as well.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can kill you.
Who's the
It's fine.
strongest? Who's
the
going to kill
strongest?
you?
Yeah,
Kill the strongest person.
yeah. They might be scared of me because I'm a Baboon Yodel host.
Yeah.
I can spread some tea through the podcast.
That sounds like you're peeing everywhere. I can spread some tea. This whole thing reminds me of I'm watching Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars season is out, so
okay.
episodes coming out week to week.
I haven't seen any of that yet.
Oh, you've got to watch it.
All
But
right,
the
okay.
All Stars is out, right? So these are all the best queens battling it out. And so usually there's the bottom two queens who have been the worst out of the week have to lip sync for their lives and both do a lip sync. And then the worst person gets voted off, right?
Yeah.
But in the All Stars, the two best queens lip sync, and then whoever wins gets to choose out of the bottom two who goes home. So it gives the power back to the queens. And one of the queens was trying to win the lip sync so she could send the queen home that was in the bottom who was actually really good to get rid of the competition. It was very controversial because the person in the bottom wasn't actually that bad. Well, one of them was terrible and the other one was not too bad.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm gonna send home the good one and get rid of the competition so I can win.
Oh.
This is kind of the mentality we're going with apocalyptic.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's true. That's true. So the post-apocalyptic time would be more like a reality TV
More
show.
like Lip Sync for Your Life All Stars. That's what we're talking about.
We'll tell Drake to lip sync a Celine Dion song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a Whitney Houston song this week, but next week it could be
It
Celine Dion.
It can be fun. Who would be good at lip syncing? Drake or Kanye, a Whitney Houston or Celine Dion or Mariah Carey song?
Ooh, I feel like Kanye would be amazing.
Yeah, Kanye would be like,
There'd be so much drama and
yeah.
attention seeking in it.
yeah. And Drake would just be like, I wanna dance with somebody.
He would just dance like in the Hotline Bling video.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
be like, we've
Like,
seen this before.
Really close to the floor. I don't know. He liked something
Yeah.
on the floor. He was just right on
It's
the
his
floor.
dignity. Yeah. None of them have dignity right now, do they?
Yeah, they're just beefing on small things. These hip hop people beef on small things all the time.
It could be significant to a much wider beef they've got that we're not seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe these are just little things that are coming out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe 2019 will be the year we find out the whole tea.
The whole T.
Yeah.
Pusha T.
The whole Pusha T.
Whole Pusha T. What's a song from Pusha T?
Yeah, hey, I don't even know.
I don't know. How famous is he that
Pusha T. He features on songs, right?
he just features on
Yeah,
songs?
I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look it up too on Spotify. I cannot name a Pusha T song. Pusha
T.
T.
Pusha T inside.
If you know, you know. The
If you
games
know,
we
you-
play. Santeria? That's not the song.
I think that seems to be the biggest one.
I don't know these songs by name. I might know them by sound. What song's this?
For the smokers, I predict snow, Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever
Nah, I don't know it.
You all get a bird. This nigga Oprah.
Yeah.
This is cool. He actually just sounds like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
don't mind it.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's
Seems
alright.
okay. It's alright.
For some reason, I thought Pusha T was like T.I. And I was like, why are you talking about... why?
Oh, T.I. was a different one.
But T.I.'s terrible.
Is he dead?
Nah.
Oh,
He
he's
was
not
he was
that.
in the Blurred Lines video, so he basically is.
Ah.
But for some reason I thought Pusha T was like T.I. and I was like, why? Pusha T seems terrible because
Yeah.
T.I. is like not really that respected.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. I'm learning a lot about rap.
Yeah,
Rap,
that's-
true rap beefs.
I'm very, very obsessed with watching rap reaction videos on YouTube at the moment.
So good.
And a new song comes out and they react to it. It's so hilarious.
So good.
And then because you start following some channels and then they start I follow one called Scriptwork Dads React. That's pretty cool.
Dads react.
Yeah, it's like two dads, they react to rap music.
That's so good.
Yeah, and then there's Lost in Vegas. There's
Yeah.
another challenge that do it. And then they talk about these beefs as well. They're pretty
Yeah.
good. I quite enjoy them. Shout out.
Have you watched those react videos of like did like teenagers know 90s songs?
Yeah.
They're so funny.
They are funny.
Because they don't know any songs.
No, and
I was watching one today. It was do teens know 2000s pop punk or something.
yeah.
And the first song they played for these teens was a Paramore song.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, I've never heard this before. I was like, what? Like, how do you... And I remember it was like popular when I first started high school, which is like 10 years ago now, which is crazy. But they didn't even know the song. And I was like,
Yeah.
this song came out real recently. I did not know it.
They don't know.
So
it.
crazy.
But they don't. But sometimes they know some songs and you're like, oh my god, these
Yeah.
guys know this
So
song.
then they get mad. I'm like, "Ugh, why do you know that? Like, I just wish you was really ignorant.
So yeah, that's when I listened to one of those videos, I was like, oh, these guys will be stupid. Fuck
Yeah.
But they know their shit.
And then
yeah.
you get kind of annoyed.
And then there's the opposite side of React videos. It's like elders reacting to
Yes.
different songs. So the elders reacting to Eminem's song,
Yeah.
elders reacting to Kendrick Lamar songs. That's hilarious as well. It's fantastic.
So good. Do you know what I love though? Is the ones where the elders react to like Queen and like the Beatles and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're old school ones and
Yeah.
they get real nostalgic. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so cute.
Yeah, they.
That's cute.
I think they go out to a home and do it or something like that.
They look like they film it at
Yeah.
their place. They get
Yeah.
the minivan out with all the old people from the home.
So yeah, I'm just so obsessed with it. That's why I've been following the Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly
Yeah.
thing, and Pusha T, Drake, and there recently has been Joyner Lucas and Tory Lanez. I don't know. You don't know these guys.
Yeah.
You
No,
only know
but-
Mamma Mia
Yeah.
stuff.
I was going to watch it tonight.
ABBA again.
Yeah. I was going to watch it last night on New Year's Eve, but then I finished
You know
work
what?
really late.
What I watched on Christmas Eve?
What?
I watched Love Actually,
Yeah.
and I was It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it?
It's such a good movie.
It's real intense though, but it's cool, eh?
It's so intense, but it's so good. It's such a hopeful, nice movie.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah, I've seen
You
it.
should watch it.
It's
It's
good.
great. It's so
I
great.
didn't watch Love Actually this year though.
Yeah.
It's got Colin Firth in it, right?
Yeah, it's got Colin Firth in it. I think he's the one with the ending scene. Yeah, I think he's the one. He's the
He's
biggest scene.
I might watch it.
But it's such a nostalgic movie for me because I used to watch this. I need to go get out of Pakistan and look at this. How do people live in the UK? Look at that.
Wow. There was like Love Actually was inspiring to you. It was like
I was like, and then I went to the UK and it was like, oh shit,
It's cold.
It's cold.
everyone's
Yeah.
got bad teeth.
It was good, but it was like I watched it after 3-4 years. It's very highly. How do you say it? Sentimentalized.
Oh,
that
all
movie.
Christmas movies are though. They
It
were like
was
this true
with the
spirit.
music and the
Yeah.
only good story in that was the one with the song. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I actually I know it's the first of January. I might actually watch Love Actually. I feel like there's like a week's grace period where I can just catch up on the Christmas movies I didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're kind of still running off the Christmas vibe a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And
Maybe.
and it's kind of like a New Year thing anyway. It's all new beginnings and all that shit,
Exactly.
you know. And then there's intrigue and adultery and all that in Love Actually as well.
It's just like the Kanye and Drake saga.
And then they beef
Beef.
with each other. It's such a weird word.
Beef, actually. Tea and beef.
Okay, Kanye, Pusha T, and Drake and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
All they have different stories, and it's called Beef Actually.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Who's gonna play Drake? Drake.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Because he plays every black guy.
So Jamie Foxx. So who's gonna play Kanye? Kevin Hart.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Kevin
Who's going to
Hart.
play Kim Kardashian?
Kristen,
Meryl Streep.
Kristen, I was thinking Kristen Wiig, but
Oh
Meryl Streep.
yeah, Kristen Wiig would be funny, man. Kristen Wiig. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Who's gonna play Pusha T?
I don't know who Pusha T is.
No, Dave Chappelle.
I was gonna say Wayne Brady. And like OJ Simpson can play like Rob Kardashian.
Yeah. Who's gonna play Black China then?
Oh, Gigi Hadid. No, Tiffany Hadid.
Yeah, Tiffany Hadid, and then Kylie Jenner would be played by. Kylie would be played by Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh my god.
And then who's gonna play the tall dude that got drugged?
The tall dude that got drugged?
Who, there was a guy, Khloe Kardashian's old husband or new husband. I don't know.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
Oh, like Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah,
Shaq will play that role.
Yeah.
And Caitlyn Jenner, who's gonna play that?
Ooh.
Meryl Streep.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna say that, or like, Dame Edna.
Dame, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Whole,
yeah.
like, the junior identity.
Dame Edna will be good.
Yeah.
Will be good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is outstanding.
That's a great movie.
We need to like picture this up and like make it a whole like
Storyboard.
chart. Yeah.
Who else?
Oh my gosh. There's Courtney Courtney Kardashian.
What's the difference between Courtney and Kylie Jenner?
They're two different people.
And who's Khloe?
Kylie is Caitlyn Jenner's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney is Rob Kardashian's daughter. Rob Kardashian
is dead
and was the lawyer for OJ.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing going on.
Yeah, I know about the Rob Kardashian.
Yeah.
You know how this whole thing sprang out of Rob Kardashian's family. He was like, all right, I did this and I'm dead now, and you guys can do this whole thing. And
do you know what, Evans? The other day I was talking to my flatmate about OJ and about the Kardashians. We're talking about murder cases and stuff because like we're white girls, so like that's what we're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about like, like Madeline McCann, like what would she be doing now? And then we were talking about OJ, and I asked my flatmate what his wife was doing now. And then she's like, she's dead. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
That was the whole case.
That's the whole point. I genuinely was like, what is she doing now? She broke up with him. That sucks. What's she doing? She's dead. Oh my god.
So
Well, I'm excited to see this movie. Beef actually.
And I
See it
think
at Christmas time.
Rob Kardashian will be played again by David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
Again, have you seen that
Oh
movie?
no, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
You gotta see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else are we missing?
So you said Courtney.
Courtney's just gonna be played by like, what's that girl's name? Brie Larson. You know what I mean? Just like something real vanilla.
Yeah. What about Khloe then? Who's gonna play Khloe?
Chloe's gonna be played by Queen Latifah.
Okay, Queen Latifah played. We have to put Donald Glover in there somewhere.
Oh, we do need to put Donald Glover in there.
What's he gonna play?
He can play Black China. He can put a wig on. And do you know who else is missing? Tracy Morgan is missing from this movie.
Oh yeah,
in a big
Tracy
way.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan.
This is just top 5. This is just got all the black actors in it. This is just top 5.
Tracy Morgan can be the narrator.
Perfect.
He can narrate the whole thing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "This is a Kanye maiden call," and it's a tweet.
Yeah, so it's built the history of the whole thing, but it will include the whole family, and then it will be dramatized.
Beefing up with the Kardashians.
Beefing up with the Kardashians. Or what was the...
Beef, actually.
Beef, actually.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
outstanding.
That's great. Great idea.
And obviously there's going to be a memorial message for Alan Rickman because he died.
Who's that?
He's the guy in Love Actually.
Alan Rickman, yeah.
Because every time it's on, everyone's like, he died.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. I don't know him from that. I know him from Harry Potter
Snape, yep.
and also the Die Hard.
Was he in Die Hard?
Yeah. He was
That's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, he was the
Bruce Willis can play
the driver.
did we saw that who was playing Caitlyn Kardashian? Yeah, I think we did.
Caitlyn Kardashian?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay. I was
I'm
like,
really
what's that?
confused. They're multiplying.
They're multiplying. All right. Okay. What are we? Oh, we've done.
I feel like we need to stop.
we didn't even do all the stories that we did, but
Oh
we
my
had a
God.
movie idea and the thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good.
I think we
All right.
covered it all.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it for this week. It's the first podcast of the year,
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. Please keep listening to us and tell your friends. to
Yeah,
listen
share
to
it
us.
around. Be
Share it
like,
around.
hey, this is my top favorite things to do this year. I don't know
Yeah.
what Facebook posts are.
Yeah.
Share it around if you like it. We'll be here. We're
Yeah.
taking suggestions.
Email us on baboonyodel@gmail.com.
Follow us on Baboon Yodel we got Instagram, we got Twitter, we
Yeah.
got Facebook. Use the hashtag.
Yeah.
Get at us. We're
Yeah.
there. We're always there.
All right. Cool.
And then, see you next week for the
Next week.
second episode of the year.
Yeah.
And
Ta-
hopefully a contract to get this movie made.
Yeah. Beef actually.
Baboon Yodel presents Beef Actually. All of those words don't belong together.
All right, people. Don't forget to touch yourself.